Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. So, today I want to speak about one thing that, with regards to the year 2025. So, I would like to share that many people have spoken of this year and the fact that it is going to be an extreme year. There are going to be lots of things that are unpredictable, and what does it mean for twin flames and stuff like that. So one thing I would just like to share is that since the last 2 years up until the year 2028, there are going to be lots of solar flares, and whenever solar flares happen, um, they obviously affect the earth in a very major way. So you, as a spiritual seeker, you feel the energy of the solar flares reflected in your own earthly body, the physical body that you carry, and sometimes the energy can be extreme. If this energy is received by you in a way where you are receptive and meditative, you can use this solar flare energy to rise very, very high and to ascend into your higher conscious levels, because it is available, it is possible. Normally we deplete our energies all the time, so we don't have extra energy in our system to achieve higher states of meditation and union. So this is a very important opportunity for anybody. And the other aspect is, if there is no such spiritual practice, then what happens is that people tend to get into conflict, and they tend to get into fights because they don't know what to do with the extra energy. So wars happen and conflict happens, and all that stuff can happen. So this year is said to be a very major year as far as solar flares are concerned. It's said to be a year of the planet Mars and all that stuff, associated with it. If you look at it astrologically, if you look at it from the point of view of solar flares, or you look at it numerologically, you will come across various interpretations of it. And we'll not go into that, because you will find your own sources and what you align with, and whatever information has come your way and whatever have been your responses to that. But I would just like to share a couple of things here. Whatever may happen, I feel that if it is such an unpredictable year, then it's a great opportunity to reside in what is constant and consistent and permanent, which is your connection with the divine, which is the eternal connection that you have with the divine form, or any divine form, or in general in your life, and it's to stay in constant remembrance of the divine. It's how can I become more and more accessible to the divine, that whatever may happen into my life, I am constantly somebody who is a witness to whatever may happen on the outside situations, and not a knee-jerk reaction to everything in me. How can I stay in more faith in the divine? How can I stay in more surrender to the divine? How can I deepen my connection with the divine, with the source consciousness? And in whatever way your heart has recognized the divine, whether in a form, in a goddess, in a god, in a guru, in a person, we've spoken of this in the past, that because you're in the physical body, sometimes it can be a little helpful to have a form present. So become like that, where you are absolutely one with the divine this year. How can I be more and more one with the divine, right? And the second aspect of this is that you will stay constantly accepting of your humility, your humble position in the universe, because we believe to be these separate individuals. Even when we come on the twin flame journey, sometimes we retain a spiritual ego, we build a spiritual ego of, I've seen people, I am a twin flame, means I am somehow holier than others. No. This is a time when you are just a person passing through life, going through a spiritual awakening, yes, but the more you awaken to your true self, the humbler you become. So you maintain that humility within you, that the universe is going at its own rate, and things are happening the way they need to. You're just a life passing through, trying to awaken spiritually, and through the journey you're being awakened, and you're leaving your limitations behind. So this is important, right, to understand it through a lot of humility. The third aspect that I will share with you is to maintain a certain sense of seeing the divine in everybody around you. It helps you to stay humble. It helps you to not have separation from the divine, in your heart, to not go into the judgments and classifications of extremities, to be polarized, because the world is polarized, and extremely so, extremely so. I don't watch the news at all, but somehow, if I don't know, I come across something, that is happening in the world, a big event is happening, or some big attack happened, or whatever else, then you naturally you you come across it, through your even minimal social media usage or no social media usage. You still hear about it, or you see about, something about it somewhere. This makes you understand. It gives you an understanding of what is truly happening is extreme. And what do you do in this case is, when people are so polarized and so full of hate and pain and all that stuff, it's when the darkness is manifesting in a major way, and negative entities, etc., are also definitely having a field day with all this. So what can you do is, you can always remember the divine within you, the connection that you have with the divine, and to see the divine in everybody, so that you don't alienate other people, and you don't have these extreme, I hate this person and I don't like that person, whether it's politically, it's personally, in your interpersonal relationships. That's an important aspect of rising above the duality of life, right? A fourth aspect is going to be that if you ever have any difficulties in your life, and you are feeling bogged down or let down, or you're feeling like I'm powerless or I'm helpless. This was a message I had shared on New Year's Eve, that remember your power. So important to know you are a being of light, not just as a twin flame, not just as a divine feminine, not just as a human being, just as life that has this physical form within you. You have certain, rights of your body, you have certain rights of your space, you have a divinity present inside of you that is manifested through you. So that is something that you always should remember, even at the level of your mind, and at the level of your body, that you are powerful, that you're powerful. Whatever storms may come, whatever difficulties may happen, you have within you the divinity, the divine has manifested through you. So you are powerful. You are the creator of your life. You are the one who is manifesting everything the way you go. You're not powerless. You're not helpless. Don't believe in victimization narratives. If it is one thing you let go of this year, is the victimization, the self-victimization narrative that makes you very powerless, and it gives power and energy to other people, and it puts you on just very low vibrational timelines of, oh, I'm powerless, somebody else has the answers for me, somebody who doesn't know me knows more about me, or somebody who has hardly just met me or has just seen me must validate me. Sometimes we have this in the matrix, that we want validation from even strangers. We want to look good even just for strangers. That's the level at which we are unconsciously striving to seek validation, and how invalidated we feel deep down. So you are powerful, right? So maintain your, connection with the divine in a powerful way this year, consistently throughout, and don't be in the state of judging others and in a state of feeding polarization. Don't feel powerless in this year. Okay, and I hope that this helps you. And if you wish to work one-on-one with me, all that information is in the first link in the description. You can see the types of sessions that I offer, and then you can email me to book a session. I wasn't available the last few days, for one-on-one sessions, and some of you had emailed me. So if you wish to get in touch with me, you can do that. You can also subscribe to my Patreon page, where the videos go very deep, and you can see the types of videos that I post on Patreon by clicking on the second link in the description box. And if that interests you, you can subscribe to either tier 1 or tier 2 levels. I'm sending you love. Have a beautiful day and a beautiful year. A powerful year, a divinely inspired year. Take care.